Greetings, 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 royal family. I'm back. Thank you for clicking on the video. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Is it Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. It is September 2nd. The year is 2020. We really in September. The summer season is about to be over. Time is going by fast, right? Not fast enough for some. But anyway, of course, as usual, I am coming through with some hot topics to keep you guys up to date, share my thoughts and opinions, hear your thoughts and opinions, and then we just have thoughts and opinions together. Make sure you pay your admissions fee, please. I'm asking nicely, please pay your admissions fee. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the subscriptions. Thank you for supporting the platform. But your admission fee is just hitting the like button. And if you want to pay a little extra, you could also share the video. Make sure you're dropping your comments throughout the broadcast, yada, yada, all that good stuff. So on the lineup today, Tyler Perry, he's a billionaire. So that news broke early this morning, actually. Woo-wee, Tahiry, Jose, and Joe Budden. Now, I wanted to get this video out earlier to you guys, but there has been some developments throughout the day, and I'm glad that I waited. So I definitely will be saving that to the end because that's the main event. Y'all know how I do. Some shenanigans took place at LaGuardia Airport with some passengers, getting into a little, scuffle. So I'll talk about that. Cardi B, she's got a new gig. And Mariah Carey got some news about her. Hopefully that's everything. So if you're watching the replay, same rules apply. Please like this video. Thanks so much in advance. Please drop your respectful comments. Thanks so much in advance. And if you're here, make sure you like and share the video. Say hello. Drop your comments. All right. Church announcements are over. Let's get this train rolling. Mariah Carey, a.k.a. Queen of Christmas. That's what I like to call her. She is teaming up with Apple. So Apple and Mariah Carey, they announced an upcoming holiday TV celebration titled Mariah Carey's Magical Christmas Special. I tell you, she is the queen of Christmas for real. So Mariah Carey and Apple TV Plus, they confirmed the production of the 2020 holiday season show. Carey, she also announced the September release of her memoir. That's this month. The Meaning of Mariah Carey. And in October, she's going to be releasing a new album titled The Rarities. So fancy schmancy. So this December, Mariah Carey's Magical Christmas Special will premiere exclusively on Apple TV. I most certainly will be watching. Mariah Carey is that girl when it comes to the Christmas season. So I wonder what her book, I might cop her book. Her album, I'm pretty sure I'll hear it. We know what Mariah gives. I'm excited for her, though, that she is still in the game, still working, still doing her thing. But I definitely want to cop her memoir. If I do, I'll definitely be talking about it on the channel. And hopefully you guys could read along. Do you care? Does people still do people still follow Mariah Carey? Do we care? I do. I like Mariah Carey. That's a legend right there. All right. No disrespect, Miss Carey, but we got to keep this train moving. Cardi B has got a new gig. She becomes the new face of Balenciaga. Okay. In the debut image of Balenciaga's Winter 2020 campaign, Cardi, she lays in an elegant midnight blue evening gown spread out on a vibrant lawn. So the high fashion brand, Balenciaga, they've unveiled its new campaign with Cardi B taking over the Louvre in Paris. Oh, okay, Cardi. So the photo is currently hanging outside the Louvre. Now, this is Cardi's first time starring in a campaign for a major fashion house. So she posted to her Instagrammy. Let's see if I could pull this up. This was she posted to her Instagram. So she ecstatically shared the news to her IG page. Of course, she said, "Y'all looking at the face of Balenciaga, of a Balenciaga campaign. I remember how I felt seeing myself on a billboard in NYC Times Square, but Paris, wish I was there to see it in person." And if you're wondering what the heck is she talking about, this is the image that is hung outside the Louvre, honey, in Paris. Shout out to Cardi B. Good for you. She talked about Balenciaga in What song was that? Was it I Like It Like That? Put it in the comments. I don't remember. It is what it is. All right, who's up next on this list? We did Cardi B. Oh Jesus, I don't even know why I put this on here. All right, you see my man, you see this guy, not even my man, please. You see this dude, Future. So a judge orders Future to pay $3,200 in child support to Eliza Reign. Eliza Reign is his ex, I guess. You know, it's his baby mother, but I don't even like saying that word. So let's say his ex. So the child support case between Future and his ex, Eliza Reign, has officially been settled temporarily, right? And Reign is set to receive $3,200 per month. Now, you know, the two have been going back and forth for months, and Eliza Reign most recently rejected Future's offer of $1,000 a month for their 1-year-old daughter. Remember, she wanted like $52,000 in child support monthly. But in a court hearing on Monday, a judge rejected her request of $53,000 in child support and ordered her to be paid $3,200 a month in support. Now, in addition, the judge also ordered Eliza to resubmit financials. So her financial information needs to be resubmitted as per the judge because her initial reports were deemed unsatisfactory. So now that the courts have restored order between the two, sources say they look to find a peaceful resolution to the matter. I don't remember where I saw it on Instagram. And whenever I'm in the mix doing a whole bunch of stuff, I oftentimes forget to screenshot or save the link. But if you guys know, you can drop it in the comments. Future's lawyer, I think, or his financial advisor, said that Future only makes only $33,000 a month or something like that, or he only has $33,000 in his bank account, something like that. And that could very well be true, but I think him and his financial advisor are probably working together to hide, you know, assets and hide funds because he's not interested in paying child support. You know, what's so disgusting about this whole thing? What's so disgusting is that it's been proven that the daughter of Eliza Reign is Future's daughter as well. So why are you going to such great lengths to avoid paying child support? You know, at first it's like he didn't even want to pay it at all. Then he said she could only get $1,000 a month, or maybe he said she can get $1,000 a month because he really is broke. Who knows? Listen, let me watch my mouth, okay? Because I was about to go full force. Bottom line is, let me keep it cute. You are responsible for any and every life, regardless of the amount of time you spent with the mother of your child. Both parents are responsible to financially and emotionally support a child that did not ask to be here, that has been brought here. I don't care if you have 6 children. I don't care if you have 12 children. I don't care if you have 1 child. As a parent, a child has 2 parents. So both parents are responsible for the well-being, financial, emotional, physical, of that child. And that's just putting it mildly. Let's move on to Tyler Perry. Thank God. So Tyler Perry is officially a billionaire, y'all. So according to Forbes, Tyler Perry's net worth just went up enough to be the newest billionaire in their first of the world's wealthiest and powerful people. In the article, it's clear one of the reasons for Tyler Perry's incredible wealth is due to the fact that he owns 100% of his creative output, which includes 1,200 episodes of television, 22 feature films, and at least 24 stage plays. So he owns his stuff. Now, according to the report, Perry was able to leverage his massive content holdings to make a huge deal with Viacom CBS that will pay him $150 million a year. And this is for new content, and it gives him an equity stake in BET Plus, which is a new streaming service that launched this year. And then you can tack on another 60 million for his ownership of his intellectual property. Good for you, Tyler Perry. I know Tyler Perry often talks about work ethic, and he basically just shut up and did what he was supposed to do. I hope that he just continues to be successful. I'll put it there. I was about to say something too. I don't know what is wrong today. I slipped up a couple of times, but I'm not going to do that. Do you guys enjoy Tyler Perry's work? I have reviewed Sisters, which is Tyler Perry's show on BET. I've also have been reviewing Tyler Perry's Bruh. That is a show that is exclusively on BET Plus, the app, the streaming service app. I don't know when Bruh is coming back. They're currently on a mid-season break, but Tyler Perry's Sisters was renewed for season 2. They are still filming, and according to one of the cast members, DeVal Ellis, who played Zach on the show, they're supposed to be returning. Season 2 is supposed to be returning next month in October. So I will continue to be reviewing, and I thank all of you who've been rocking with me that long and have been watching my Sisters reviews. All right, now let's take a little intermission for some shenanigans. I like taking breaks for shenanigans. I'm not showing the video because I don't really care for fight videos and stuff like that. So this is an image, a good image, that was taken by one of the onlookers of this brawl that took place at LaGuardia Airport. So a wild brawl between two women unfolded on the jet bridge to a Delta flight at LaGuardia Airport, and this was Sunday. Now, a jet bridge is basically where you getting ready to go onto the plane, that little connection where you getting ready to go onto the plane. Anyway, the two women were about to board a flight to Atlanta when they came to blows before onlookers, including a few who seemed to be relatives of both of them. A 24-second cell phone video posted online shows. So one onlooker said, "Come on, come get Aaliyah. She's fighting." A woman off camera can be heard telling someone as the two women repeatedly swing on each other and connecting blows. They wrestle to the ground. It was just a mess. This video is circulating on Twitter, and it's also on Instagram. Most of you probably seen it, but like I said, I'm not playing the video. Just this image will be showing. So as the quarrelers are on the ground continuing to spar and swing at each other, a concerned woman who appears to be on her cell phone walks into the frame and shouts, "Aaliyah, stop, stop," as she moves closer and closer to the fight. Moments later, a man can be seen running past the airport staffers and passengers in an attempt to break up the fight before the video comes to an end. During the tussle, one airline employee appears to call for help as another watches the bizarre blowout in apparent disbelief. Other travelers waiting to board the plane can be seen trying to catch a glimpse. Now, a Delta spokesperson, a woman who's a spokesperson for Delta Airlines, told the Post that the flight to Atlanta was delayed due to a customer issue. Oh my goodness. There weren't any other details that this spokesperson provided. The spokesperson referred further questions to airport authorities. Destiny Davis is the passenger who recorded the now viral video of the melee, posted the clip on Twitter, writing, "Flight delayed due to a fight on the gate." Great. So Miss Davis, she told Storyful, which is another media outlet, that she suspected that the two women were either cousins or sisters. So Davis said once they started to fight, there was a little intervention and the police took a while to show up to our gate. They led them out in a peaceful manner, but the plane was delayed almost 30 to 40 minutes. And we had to wait for them to find the luggage of the two passengers before leaving. I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. So it was not immediately clear what sparked the fight or whether or not the fighting women were related. Let me tell you something. I expect this type of nonsense on Spirit Airlines. Okay, aka Soul Plane. That's what I call Spirit Airlines. And those of you who have traveled on Spirit Airlines, you know exactly what I mean. All right, but not Delta. I've never flown Delta. Have I? No, I've never flown Delta. I fly JetBlue, and I've never encountered such vile antics. But drop your comments. Let me know if you guys saw the video. What do you, if you have any information about this? This is just unfortunate. I will say that when security came to, separate these two women, that they were separated and escorted out of the area peacefully, because we know all the shenanigans and the foolishness going on. And this could have gotten very ugly. All right. Speaking of ugly, let's move on to Tahiry, Jose, and Joe Budden. This situation is ugly. Not either of these two. Silly. I know what you were thinking. So Tahiry, Jose. She dropped some shocking claims about her relationship with Joe Budden. He is her ex. And she recently did an interview, so she had some things to say. So as a main cast member of Love and Hip Hop New York, Tahiry appeared on the show for the 3rd and 4th seasons. You guys should know that. You remember? Love and Hip Hop New York? So she left the show for several years before returning to the series in the 10th season as a supporting cast member. Tahiry, she began dating Joe Budden in 2005. And her first 2 seasons on the show featured a major storyline about her on and off again relationship with Joey, as she affectionately calls him, till this day. In a new interview with Hollywood Unlocked, Tahiry talked about her relationship with Joe as well as how things are between them now. In public, she said she appeared as if nothing was happening. She says, I think the way I was dealing with being in a relationship with Joe was just tucking it, hiding it, because I can't stop. I have to keep going because people rely on me, because I have to handle stuff, because I have to grow in this business, because I'm not going to fold. This is what she's saying during her interview with Hollywood Unlocked. She then detailed alleged hands-onness by Joe, some of which she says was a result of telling him to stop beefing. So this is what she goes on to say. I've been beaten before. That relationship left me with a fractured rib and a broken nose because somebody was sending him a message, him referring to Joe Budden. She continues, and I used to say, stop beefing out there. I'm still working. And he hit me on that nose, and then pushed me down a flight of stairs. I remember having a plan to leave because the reason he was so upset was because I was already leaving, looking through my phone and ish. But I had already told him to give me 2 weeks to pack up my things. He agreed to it and then started looking through my phone. Next thing you know, I got woken up by him dragging me by my ankle. I managed to get up from that floor. So Tahiry, she also talked about going to the hospital and lying to doctors in reference to this alleged mistreatment, and she also said that Joe referenced this alleged mistreatment in songs. So she continues, it started with verbal abuse, emotional abuse, and then it eventually turned to that. I still fear for my safety. He hurt me bad, and I just stayed quiet. I went to the hospital. He sat next to me. I lied to the doctors and said I was cleaning a cabinet and fell in the kitchen. And then he rapped about it. Now, as far as what she says about their relationship now, or the current state of their relationship, she didn't say that it was like in a bad place. So she said, with Joey, there's no telling. It's just, he's pretty much unpredictable. I don't know if I trust him too much. When it comes to Joe, it all depends. I let it go and let God. So I've forgiven everything he did. So it's whatever to me. This is what Tahiry is saying during her interview with Hollywood Unlocked. Well, while I was piecing all this information together, again, I wanted to get this video out earlier for you guys, but Joe Budden had something to say about these allegations. So let me pull this up. I'm not going to play everything that he said, Hold up. This is very, very interesting. All right. So this is from the Neighborhood Talk, right? So they posted what Joe said, a little bit of what Joe said, and then they went back and someone pulled up a clip from Marriage Boot Camp. If you guys been following me, if you guys know, I've been reviewing this season of Marriage Boot Camp. And if you notice, I haven't put up episode 8 or 9 because I think I'm done reviewing the show. I think. I don't know. I may change my mind. But I do remember this particular scene. So take a listen to this clip, and then I'm going to play what Joe Budden had to say about these allegations that Tahiry has been making. Like to hear it? Here you go.
I see a lot.
All right. So someone pulled that up. But what I think, I saw Tahiry's interview on Hollywood Unlocked. And what I think that what I heard Tahiry say is that her nose was already injured. And she alleges that Joe was hands-on with her after her nose was already injured. Right. So that's what I heard her say. I don't know. Maybe I took it wrong, but listen to what Joe had to say.
You were not clear in how and when and why you got your nose broken. You called me when you got into that physical altercation with that gentleman and he punched you in your face and your nose was broken. Why this story is coming up now and how it's related to me exactly, I'm unclear. But I can tell you what happened since your memory seems to be a bit foggy all of a sudden. I received a phone call. Yo, I'm heading to Sin City after party. We're going to turn it up. You go there, you get in a situation with a guy, he punches you in the face. I receive a phone call. We're on our outs. I only remember this because I was out cheating at the time. I got a phone call. Yo, I got into some shit at Sin City. I need you. Come here. You were not clear in how and when we came. I was at the hospital. Were you with me at the hospital? Mm-hmm. There's public record of this. See, and that gets me to some of these bloggers and some of these just reporters that refuse to just authenticate some shit or fact check some shit. This shit is easily searchable. You have been clout/check chasing since our separation. And it pains me to speak this way because my respect for women is too high. We came. I was at the hospital. Were you with me at the hospital? Mm-hmm.
All right. So you heard this. Oh, gosh. This is just one big mess. Now, that's just some of what Joe Budden was saying. Lord, I don't even know how to tackle this. I don't even know how to tackle this. So I'm just gonna, you guys, if you watch my reviews on Marriage Boot Camp, the hip hop edition, when the situation happened with Vado, I know Vado has nothing to do with this, but when the situation happened between Tahiry and Vado, I shared my thoughts and opinions on that. Now, as far as what Joe Budden and Tahiry went through, I will say this. I think, this is just an opinion, you gotta always give that disclaimer. I think that the both of them were toxic toward one another. Joe Budden went on, I can't play this in its entirety, right? I'm not trying to get nothing snatched down, but Joe Budden did go on to say that he admitted some of the things that he has done. He acknowledged the things that he has done in his relationship when he was with Tahiry. And he said that he moved on and he went to get counseling. He went to get help for the things that he needed to get help for. And he just does not like the fact that she is not taking responsibility for her part in the two of them having a toxic relationship. And he also says that she is lying. So he is denying these allegations that Tahiry is making. Joe Budden is really having a not so great week. And today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Joe Budden. You know, he is going through what he's going through as with Spotify. I think I'm going to do a separate video There's some static between Joe Buttons and Charlemagne. Now these allegations are being made. And yeah, I think he has every right to speak out about the allegations. Like, somebody makes allegations about you, you have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to, say that these allegations are false or true. So I don't know what's going to become of this. I don't want to go too deep with this situation. But get down in the comments and tell me what you guys think. Are you still watching Marriage Boot Camp? Have you checked out my reviews for Marriage Boot Camp? I only did episodes 1 to 7. 8 I haven't done. I know 9 is coming on tonight. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, Royal Family. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I hate to end on that note, but it is what it is. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. It definitely helps the channel, and it helps with the platform as a whole. Drop your comments. Keep all comments respectful. Just no profanity. That's it. I just don't want no cussing in the chat. That's all. I know you can do it. And again, I want to welcome all of the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you will enjoy your stay with the Royal Family, and all my A1 day ones holding it down. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate your kind words, your well wishes, your positive and funny DMs, your information, your DMs sending me information. If you have not done so already, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, select all, so you don't miss out on any of my uploads if this is your first or second time here. Also, I'm on social media, Instagram and Twitter, at @she_royalb. Send me a DM. You got some information, you got a topic that you want me to discuss, you want some advice from Royal B. You know what, maybe not, because I'm a little bit unorthodox. But yes, feel free. I'm very friendly and very responsive. Feel free to hit me up in my DMs if you so choose. Positive vibes, please. But thank you to all of those who keep the lines of communication open. I appreciate the love. I love it here. I'm really having the time of my life. All right, so that's enough ranting. That's all I got. Like I said, I ain't got no more. So it's a wrap. Until next time, folks. Peace.